You accused the Conservatives of, quote, I'm quoting here, systematic obstruction, and told them to get out of the way. Do you concede that your framing at the time has not materialized?
Well, no. In fact, I think my framing was not only pretty accurate as to what was occurring, but prescient, in as much as we've been able to make progress on a number of pieces of legislation, on the Carney plan.
Because the Conservatives just got out of the way, that you're able to advance your agenda is because parts of that agenda, including on the budget implementation bill that previously your government had signaled you would not waver on, you now appear to be open to moving on. For example, the most controversial clause in the budget implementation bill that Minister Champagne this week said around granting extra powers to ministers was up for discussion. So it looks like you got out of your own way too. It's not entirely, though.
Well, this is a very, very important piece of legislation. It implements literally hundreds of measures that were contained in the budget and critical elements of the Prime Minister's plan to rebuild our economy. The Conservatives have expressed discomfort with one section of that bill relating to a deregulatory measure. They usually are for cutting red tape, but in this case have expressed some discomfort and asked us if we could circumscribe those measures somewhat. We're talking to them about doing that, and hopefully we can come to an agreement.
Does your willingness at the moment to work with members of the opposition to advance your agenda end when the polls start coalescing, or if the polls, I should say, start coalescing around a more significant Liberal lead? This is the way your platform in 2015 described it. Stephen Harper has used omnibus bills to prevent Parliament from properly scrutinizing and debating his proposals. We will bring an end to this undemocratic practice. You called what you're doing now undemocratic. Why is it that then and not now?
Here, the Finance Committee and several other committees, of course, take up various divisions of this bill, but this is an important piece of legislation that implements the Carney plan. What I will say about Bill C-15 is that holds together as the Prime Minister's economic plan for the country. We think that all of its measures are important.
The bill itself, I wonder if you have any regrets about putting so much in it, right? I remember, and I'm sure you remember, a time when the Liberals, I think it was even part of your 2015 platform, were very against the type of omnibus bill that former Prime Minister Harper used to use. You're now introducing one that's 600 pages in the Budget Implementation Act. The Senate had to break it into 10 parts to study. Do you regret doing that?
So, no, we have no regrets at all about all of the measures contained in that bill. We think they are all necessary, and we look forward to putting them into play.